Good morning. Good morning. Whoo! Hello. I missed you guys. I really, really did. I was hoping my girl Savage went live yesterday, but she didn't. Um, I wasn't going to come live this morning. I really wasn't. But there are some things we have to discuss. I also want to discuss. I understand that. Um, Shit. When I'm in Vegas, not Vegas, I was in Reno and Lake Tahoe. Um, TL was getting messages that a video that I posted of us at Lake Tahoe where she was climbing down rocks. Okay. First of all, I don't appreciate my video being used to make fun of anyone. Okay. And for the record, her arm was hurting and my leg was fucked up. But I made it. I would lay down. I was in pain, but I still made it. I don't appreciate it. I also got called out by TL because undoubtedly I was in a chat when Kendra wrote that TL was threatening her kids. Now, I remember asking Ambulance Girl what was TL being accused of. So she showed me that Kendra said that she was joking. Something like that is not a joke, okay? Because people take shit like that and run with it, okay? It's not a joke. I don't believe in threatening kids. I've never heard her threaten your kids, Kendra. Just never heard of it. But I didn't find it funny. And if I would have saw it in a chat, I would have said it. So I really don't like me being put in the middle of BS, which she put me in the middle of BS. I'm talking about because she was upset, and I get it, but I didn't see it. I remember asking Ambulance Girl what was TL being accused of this time. So when she showed it to me, I was like, okay, I didn't see that, and I didn't. I really didn't. But I don't appreciate my video being used to make fun of anybody. I don't. You got a problem with TL, that's your problem. Don't use my video to do it. I just don't appreciate it. Then I got a call last night. I take it that Reddit is trying to figure out if I'm working or not. I am on medical leave. Medical leave. Okay? I injured myself the week when, what was it? When my director was here. It was Canada's Thanksgiving, I believe. It was that week she was here. I'm on medical leave. But just so you know, once I'm off of medical leave, I am putting my papers in to retire January or February. Okay? So now, just in case we're not clear, that's what's going on. All right, let me say good morning. Jesus, I got to come back and just do shit. I can't even do. Whoa! Anyway, let me say good morning. Today is Gamecock Jenny's birthday. Happy, happy birthday. December 6th was Snuggle Bunny's birthday, and December 5th was Tina's birthday. I called her the minute I got to the hotel on the 5th to wish her a happy birthday. So happy birthday, happy, happy birthday. Tomorrow is Tracy's birthday, December 11th, and then December 12th is Marsha's birthday. So I'm all good with birthdays right now. I think if I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Bambi, good morning. Brown Eyed Girl, good morning. Susan, good morning. Christoph, good morning. Marty, good morning. I missed you too. Um, Snuggle Bunny, good morning. Avoiding eye contact, good morning. Gwen Branston, my girl, good morning. Um, let's see. Bree, good morning. Uh Savvy, wait a minute. Oh shit, something I just don't. Let me tell you, it's funny because nobody sends me anything. We went to the room and I was really hurting. And she says, I got to go make this call because I said, what are you talking about? And so then I forgot. But when I got home, I put those videos on members only and I put them on a high tier. I didn't want those videos to be used for something stupid. Good morning, Susan. Just Danny, good morning. Oh, Savage, I didn't know. No, 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 no. My deepest condolences. My deepest condolences. Good morning, Ghostface. Crafting with Amanda, good morning. Dodge Ram, good morning. Denver, good morning. I butt dialed Denver, right? Uh, and she calls me back, and I don't know how I did it. And she goes, "You called?" I said, "No." She goes, "Yeah, I had a missed call from you." I said, "I must have butt dialed you." She said, "Oh shit, I was feeling special." So we talked about Jay Z, and we're going to talk about Jay Z this morning. We're also going to talk about Luigi, who was a light skinned person. They try to make the man sound like he was black. Okay, no, he's not. He's not. Good morning, Jinnah. Good morning. I went into bombs last night on Rumble, and I was kind of like, uh, uh, I fell asleep. Um, but I know Snake came on panel before I went to sleep. Thank you. He was like, "Your great uncle." Good morning, baby. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Jimenez. Good morning. Okay, let's see. We got everybody. Ah. Okay. I haven't gotten sick yet. Okay. I was given an airborne to take. I haven't gotten sick yet, but I tell you, I crashed. When I got here yesterday, I did. I took my bags. I haven't even taken my clothes out my bag yet to put them in a laundry or anything. I was working on no sleep. But Miss Manda came. She was in Reno. She timed it so she can be there when I was there. She was in Reno collecting her rent and whatever else she has to do for her personal business. And she came to the hotel, and I had so much fun. After talking to her for almost 3 years, I finally got to meet her, and we just had a great time. It was like, it because we talked a damn near every week for a long time, and then she had a couple of strokes, and I keep in touch just to check on her. She'll send me a message, but just to meet her and sit there and talk to her, it was so nice. Now I might be bringing Miss Manda on panel sometime this week or next week, because she has an expose that she wants to do, and I'm not going to tell you about the expose. Just telling you, when she comes, that's what she's coming to do. So, uh, good morning, sister in chat. I know you don't want nothing on your chat, but I want to say something. Uh, yeah. Oh, okay, sister. Give me a minute. 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 So, we really had a good time. I got to meet Ambulance Girl's husband and one of her friends. It was really, really nice. Hi, Colleen with the K. Good morning, my baby. I really, really had a good time. Um, Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me grab this call. Hold on. Okay, I'm here. Hold on a second. Ah. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I didn't take any pain pills before I left because I knew I was going to be drinking. I didn't take any pain pills for like 3.5 days because it takes 72 hours to get that shit out your system, and I didn't want to be loopy. But TL told me she couldn't wake me up one morning, and She told me she thought I was dead. I'm like, wait a minute, what? She said, I knew you were in pain that night. I said, but you left me? Okay, we're good. All right, sister, I dropped the link for you. Good morning, Snozberry. Good morning. We're going to talk about Jay-Z. We're going to talk about Luigi. Didn't know his relative was a state representative in Maryland. I'm like, well, then. Okay, they're saying that he was in severe back pain. Didn't look like you were in back pain when you were walking behind a man and shot him, did you? No, not at all. Here we go. Good morning. Happy birthday, my sister. Well,
Good morning.
birthday was
Thank
Sunday,
you.
but my sister's birthday was Sunday. Happy birthday. I'm here,
Thank
girl.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank everyone. Hold on, let me cut this radio off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this trip. We got to go to Reno. I mean not Reno. We got to go to Vegas.
Is TL on here?
No, she's not here.
Could someone
She's
tag her
not.
on here, please?
I just sent her a message. She's not here. She might be asleep, but okay. No, she's not here.
Eminem's girl on here.
Ambulance girl is probably asleep. She's not in here. Look, she's not in here. Don't see ambulance girl either.
Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. Thank you everyone. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Kisses, kisses. Well, the things that I want to address look like the person not on here, so I can't address it, right? Unless
No.
her people on here, but I don't want them to go back and tell her. I want to tell her myself what I have to say. But I enjoyed you, sister. I had a lot of fun, sister. Even though it wasn't all that, but the devil was trying to be busy, but I wasn't gonna let the devil, get to me because it's
Yep.
my 53rd birthday. Okay.
53 and looking every bit of 37, you sexy beast, you. Let me stop. We had a good time. I enjoyed being with you and Lou. I did. And Evelyn, oh my God, we had fun. But Evelyn's girl, her husband is so funny. He's funny.
I so love her husband. I love her. She's so sweet, and her husband is even sweeter.
Yep.
And I ain't saying it in a way like gay sweeter, but he was very cool. He just came right on in, and he just fit right on in with everybody. So I love her husband. He is so cool, and him and Lou got along just fine. I love that. So, with that being said, Amber Lamb's girl, whenever she see this, you're welcome. And I would love to go everywhere with you. I had so much fun, Amber Lamb's girl. It was peace of mind. Everybody was laughing. Some people could take jokes. Some people can't take jokes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we still laughed our ass off. We still had a good time, and we had everybody had our attention at our table. I loved it. I loved it.
Yep, but I was saying that I really enjoyed Ambulance girlfriend Heather too. She fit right in. She was just, but at first the looks on her face was like these people are crazy, and then she just fit right on in there. So it was really really nice. And I'm sorry you left. Miss Manda came that night, and girl, we had a ball. Miss Manda was sitting there telling me, "No, play two, no, play two, play three, play two, play three." And I said, because I was getting pissed. I wanted my money back. Look, she was like, okay, we're not leaving this machine. This is it. And then I said, no, I need to leave this machine and let it think. So I went to another machine too, and I hit that damn major. I was like,
My body was tired. I
yep,
was spending so much money and still realize that I still have to come home. You know what I'm saying?
still
Still have
got
to
to
come
pay bills.
home
Yep.
and still live life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I really, if it was Vegas, it was a different story. But there, it was all right, but it wasn't what I was looking at until I went to GRS. Okay,
Yep.
that's where I love that. That's where I should have been at. That's where I should have stayed at. Thank y'all
Great
again. Thank
scenario.
y'all,
Yep.
Golden States. All y'all. Thank y'all for the happy birthday. I really had a good time. I had a good time at Mike Jones concert until 6, 7 fights broke out in there, and it was just crazy in there. But Yeah, I really had a good time, but I really, 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 really wanted to come in this chat this morning because, it was my birthday week and I didn't want to express the way how I really wanted to express myself because I was out there to have fun. But, you know, some stuff I didn't like and I want to address it. And when I have things on my mind, I would like to address it now. Then if I ever see you again, it might be a different story. And I was proud that I didn't get to see you. So I really just wanted to address it woman to woman with TL on your live. I know you don't like drama on your live. I know you don't like, but this is the only live I'm on. I was on TL live, but I'm not on it anymore. But I wanted to address the fat elephant in the room.
Okay.
So, and I'm calm this morning. That's why I
I'll
wanted
get
to
you
talk. I
guys
don't know
on a
how I'm gonna
three way.
be.
Yep, I'll get you guys on a three way.
I don't. On the phone.
Yes.
Uh, okay, that's
I'll get
fine. We can do
yeah,
that on the
I'll get
phone.
you guys.
But
I'll get you guys on a three way so you can have a conversation. Okay.
that- that's fine. That's fine. I'm good with that one. But just let ambulance girl know I said thank you for everything. Thank you, sister, for your gift. I hope you like your gift that I
I
gave
love
to
my
you.
gifts. I love both of my gifts. And it was so funny because I put my shirt on the other day. My necklace I'm gonna wear, but that damn bag, girl, I think I want to take that one. I'm gonna order me one. But I don't know how I'm gonna order it because I don't work, but I'm gonna order me that bag too, but I'm gonna order it in a different color. Fuck, I like that one. Jesus, I like that one. It was hard giving it up too. I'm telling you. That's why I didn't unwrap it. I said, if I take this out this bag, she won't get this gift.
That's why I said I need to go and get my gift right now before she beat it.
I'm
I don't,
telling you.
we
And then when I
disappear
saw
from
it
each
on
other.
you, I'm like, God damn, I like that bag. I love it. I love it. I love it. I bought her a Coach Sling. That bitch is nice. I want that one. I really do. So I'm gonna have
And
to.
then you asked me, you said, where is it? Do you have it on? I had to hide it behind my sweater because let me tell you, they said that they'd be like in a rob you and snatch your purse out there.
That's what I started doing to mine too. So, but I really did. I like that bag, and I thought it was like mine, but no, you got the newer model. So no, I got to get me that too. Shit, we're gonna be
Yeah, I
twins.
love that
Look,
Coach
we're gonna
bag,
be
girl.
twins.
I started showing up the lady in the restaurant. She went to liking my jewelry and stuff, so I had to let her see the purse. So she said, "Oh, and the Coach purse." She said, "Where y'all from?" She said, "Y'all ain't no stars or nothing, huh?" I said, "If you want to call us a star, we are."
But I tell you what, my birthday's coming up, so you can just go right ahead and get me a bag like that. I'm just dropping hints now.
No, you want the bag like Heather had, huh?
Yeah, I like that bag Heather had too. God damn, I like that bag too. I gotta stop
That was
looking at
what that
bags.
was a Dooney and Burke. What that was she had?
That was a Dooney and Burke because I got the blue one, but she's got that that shit is nice. I like that Dooney and Burke. Yep, it was a Dooney and Burke.
Well, girl, I just want to tell you again, and Lou said it again. Lou said we had fun. He said I have fun every time I'm with. He said I just look at y'all and say I have to be crazy with him. I say you have to be crazy.
Who knows I'm crazy, but look. I love the fact that we do a group hug when you were leaving. I'm like, oh, Luke come right on in there with the hug.
But I love you, sister. I
I
love you
love
to
you
death.
too.
You might get on my nerves sometimes, but I love you. I
I
love you
know.
to
But
death.
this is
I
our third
love you.
trip that we haven't had a look like that. We haven't had an argument, okay? No, fourth trip. We haven't had an argument. We've been good.
Don't jank us. That should go janking us, and I'm
I'm
ready to
not
plan the
drinking
next
you.
trip already
No, but
for
we have been
Valentine's Day.
but I always like to give you and Lou your time together. So, I don't like to intrude and be like the third wheel. So I really,
Well,
really enjoy
you know how we like to do. We like to, I like to hang with you on some days, and we meet up in the middle of the day or whatever, and meet up. But we have our me time. You still be sleep, and we get up early because we gotta have our breakfast. You like coffee, but we eat breakfast. So
yeah,
we
I
we
do breakfast.
vendor off, and at the end of the day, we'll meet up with you. I already know where you're gonna be at. If you
You
ain't
know
in
what
one
it is.
casino, I know you're in another casino. I ain't gotta look hard. I know where you at.
There you
But
go. But
I enjoyed it.
I'm thinking Vegas, December 29th through January 4th. So I won't make it for my birthday because if I go in December, I won't go back for my birthday. But I want to spend New Year's. I think I want to spend. I already spent Christmas in Vegas. I want to spend New Year's in Vegas.
New Year's of we're looking at New Year's of Valentine's Day. I don't know. We
Well, if we
thinking
do
about
Valentine's Day, to be
February.
right after my birthday, so we can do that. But think about it and let me know because I really want to do New Year's in Vegas, or we'll just do like we normally do. We'll be there for my birthday. Just let me know.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down and get back in chat. Thank
All
you.
right.
And
Love
thank
you, baby.
everyone in chat. I love all y'all. Thank y'all so much. All
They
right,
love your
sister. Love
accent.
you.
Bye, baby. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that is my baby sister. All right, that is the baby. Ghost face. I just saw Vote. Good morning, Sarah motherfucking Z. Good morning, T Love. Good morning. So let's talk about Jay Z real quick. Okay, let's bring up the camel. Okay, we're gonna look at the camel because when Tony Bugsby came out and it was a leak that it was an A-list celebrity that was being added to this lawsuit. And then Jay Z files a pseudonym. He files under a pseudonym saying that he's being exploited. I remember asking you guys in the chat, I said, who do you think it is? A lot of people, I said, I bet it's Jay Z. I said, I bet it's Jay Z. They said that this girl was art at 13 years old after, what is it, a VMA party or whatever it was. And it was Diddy, another celebrity, and another celebrity was standing there watching. Okay. It's Denver needs to get my Christmas size correct. Oh, Savage, I was on the plane when you put that what you wanted for Christmas was a window seat. And that's when I said, I think I took your present because I had just sat on the plane and I was at the window seat. I either do window or aisles. I cannot do the middle. So but this woman that was sitting next to me coming back, she was moving so much, I finally had to tell her. I said, could you please stop moving? She kept hitting my elbow and I said, would you please stop? And she's skinny as shit. And she looked like she looked like she was Lisa's sister, to be honest. Anyway, so I said then it was Jay-Z. When Jay-Z started distancing himself from Diddy when all of this stuff was coming out, you knew then the camel was involved. Okay, we know the camel wanted Aaliyah. They were passing her around. We know the camel was with Rihanna allegedly. Hi, Dusty Rusty. So we know the camel is not innocent. We know his wife, Beyonce, allegedly is not innocent. Okay, it's not innocent. Um, but allegedly, the 13-year-old girl was spotted by a limo driver for Diddy. Now you invited a 13-year-old to an after party, right? You invited a 13-year-old girl to an after party. Now, I don't know what the parents were. We know she's 13, okay? But you invited her to an after party. Was it 2000? In 2000. And she happened to be we just gonna say Gangard by allegedly Diddy and allegedly Jay-Z. Now, who do we think was standing there watching? Huh, interesting. So anyway, um, it was 2000. Oh, MTV Video Music Awards, not the VMAs. Yeah, that's it. Video Music Awards. So that's it, Video Music Awards. But it's the MTV ones, okay? So um Jay-Z filed a lawsuit under a pseudonym saying that he was trying to be exploited by Tony Bugsby. Well, Tony said um, back in September, October, whenever it was, he said that he would not file any lawsuits unless they were all vetted. He said they were going to be vetted. That means that he's not filing anything without proof. or with something that's going to show this happened. So out of 120, he said he was going to file what he had cases for. As of today, I think he's filed 7. So that tells me that they're vetting these claims. Well, Jay-Z was like, I'm not giving you not one red penny. All right, Jay, got you. Jay said he didn't do shit. Um, he says now that his family, he has to sit his daughters down and talk to his daughters, which I understand that your daughters already sees how you being towards their mom. You're a liar, you're a cheater, you're everything else. Your wife stays on drugs constant. Well, allegedly, you keep her lit so she can be submissive. Okay, Camel, hear you, Camel. Um, I do believe that there's some validity to what's being said because of your past actions, the stuff that you've done to other women, the way you've treated, let's say, Foxy Brown, let's say, Lil Kim, let's say, all these women that you ran through and taken advantage of when they were underage. Okay? They were underage. Remember that? Foxy was what, 15, 16? Lil Kim, you all had your turn with her. Uh, you know, Aaliyah, you were fighting with R. Kelly over Aaliyah, and then Dame Dash broke up his relationship with you because you still wanted to be friends with a man that had taken advantage of Aaliyah at 16 years old. But you were trying to get into that as well. So let's not say that you're innocent because you are Celebrity A. Okay? That's who you are. Celebrity A. Do I believe her? Let's say yes. And now you're saying that you want her name. For what? You wanted to know the name of the person that's accusing you. The judge didn't let P. Diddy out on jail because he said that he was a menace to society and that it wouldn't be in the best interest of the parties involved if he was out on bail. So now you want to know a name. But you said you're not giving up one red penny. You said you were being exploited. Do I believe that? Nah, nah, I don't believe that. So let's take a look at Big Dog here. Let's see what the news has to say about Jay-Z. Let's see. Because he's been all over the place.
All right, did you hear about this? Rapper and music mogul Jay-Z is now being accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs during an MTV VMA after party in the year 2000. The rapper issued a blistering statement in response and directed his comments at attorney Tony Busby, who filed the suit, saying, quote, "You've made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. I look forward to showing you just how different I am." Criminal defense attorney Lexi Rigdon joins me now. Lexi, good morning to you. What a development here. So another thing Jay-Z said in his statement is that this was a civil suit filed against him. And he said these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one, essentially saying, if I really did these things, treat me the way.
First of all, you cannot file a criminal complaint now. There's a statute of limitations, and you know this, and Shapiro, whatever their name is, they know that too. Okay, don't play. Okay, it is heinous, and we know how you made it out of the ghettos. Okay, you were doing the same shit. You know full well criminal charges cannot be filed. Let's not play dumb.
Way I should be treated. So, how should we be thinking about all of this? What do you think?
Well, that's some denial from him. And, sometimes celebrities have pretty muted denials, like, I'm not going to comment now, or I direct all questions to my lawyers. I actually admire the strength of the denial. I think that at this point, there's no objective indicia of reliability to this complaint. Now, obviously, things are going to play out and we're going to end up learning more. But if you look at it on its face, it's a 24-year-old complaint. Very significantly, he was not named in the lawsuit in the first instance when it was filed. The girl was allegedly 13 at the time it happened. And in the complaint, it says that she had been given something and she was quote unquote woozy. And so I think that this just needs to be looked at in kind of a measured way. Unlike the media is treating some people in the media, Pete Hegseth being one of them, where they automatically hear an allegation and they run with it. I think that this needs to be treated in a measured type of way. We don't need knee-jerk societal reactions. Anybody can make allegations against somebody, and people who are rich and famous are particularly targets. And
exactly, anybody can make allegations. It has nothing to do with you being rich or famous. Anybody can make an allegation. But she filed this lawsuit, and she had named Diddy in it. She's always said it was another celebrity, and another celebrity watched. Okay, that has always been there. Always been there. Just like I believe Aaron Hall assaulted this other chick in a hotel with P. Diddy. And I'm waiting for him. We know his son, Christian, has the same tendencies he does. He just got served a damn lawsuit at his daddy's Miami mansion. Okay? So that's right. They don't protect kids. They protect each other. Yes, T-Love, we're all from New Orleans. Yes, my accent is gone. Well, it's in there sometimes when I stay home long enough. That accent comes back. But my sister lives in New Orleans. Yes. I'm just looking through. So let's finish listening to this BS.
Obviously, I don't know what happened, but I think it just needs to play out, and we need to give him the benefit of the doubt at this point.
Well, that's what Tony Busby is saying. And so this federal lawsuit was originally filed in October. So interesting that we're only learning about this now. And then Tony Busby responded to Jay-Z's statement by writing this on X. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, meaning the defendant, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. We will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. A spokesman for the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York declined to comment on whether the office is pursuing this case. So what happens next?
Well, who knows what's going to happen with that? I mean, we don't know if the feds are going to be looking into this. They may well be at this point.
Excuse me. I think the feds are looking into it. They've stated that the investigation continues. So good morning, Michelle LaBelle, Party Rock, Daddy's Disappointment. They stated clearly the investigation is not over with. So they're still investigating. Let's see what else comes out. Let's see who else gets charged.
And I think that there are people further looking into Diddy. I think there might be a superseding indictment coming, and probably looking into the people that he's associated with himself. But this also may well be beyond the statute of limitations. So it really just depends. I mean, as it stands right now, I can't imagine that there's enough evidence to necessarily bring something, because somebody's accuser saying something happened 24 years ago without more evidence is probably not going to be enough. But then again, we don't know what evidence she has. So it really remains to be seen if this is actually going to be passed on to the criminal authorities, or if they're working on it at this point.
All right, so jury deliberations in the Daniel Penny case are set to resume today after the judge.
Okay, so that's one report that we had on that one. So I want you guys' opinion. I want to know what you think. Do you think Jay-Z, the camel, do we think the camel is involved? Because I said it way back when. We're going to see Jay-Z come in there. We're going to see a lot of these people that hung with him. I'm still trying to figure out if Jamie Foxx, which he said he wasn't kidding, but we have to look at 5 people that were in his close-knit circle. I'm speaking P. Diddy now, that were in this close-knit circle that have died of pneumonia. 5 people. I don't know one person I don't think, that's died of pneumonia. And the way they were all comatose for a while, and then Kim Porter just had a cold and she died. I don't think Jamie would be involved in that. It's not a coincidence, no. It's not a coincidence. And then he was hanging around. Remember, I played what Damien Dash said. He said that he was in cahoots with Epstein and Weinstein. Jay-Z, Diddy, he said he wanted no parts of that. He wanted no parts of that. Jay-Z's mistress, who was supposedly be allegedly pregnant at the time that Beyonce faked that fake pregnancy, when she walked on that stage and sat down in that yellow dress, her belly collapsed. Girl, you weren't pregnant. And then this woman died of an aneurysm. An aneurysm. I've known 2 people that have aneurysms that have had surgery and survived. 2. One of them is my really good friend Odell. She had one right after her son was killed accidentally. Wrong car, wrong person. And he went to visit his mom in Connecticut from New York. At a red light, they thought it was somebody else and just shot him up in a fucking car. That was right after Prince died. Same week, next day, I do believe, the next day. And then a month later, she had an aneurysm. So I'm just saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. Jay-Z has a daughter, but at that time he didn't. But they were running rough together. DMX disassociated himself with all of them. Biggie was trying to get away from all of them. Her belly collapsed. See, there you go. I need to find that video where she sits down and her stomach collapsed when she's supposedly pregnant. Now, if you notice the second pregnancy, she was taking all of these pictures showing her belly. Not the first. They did a silhouette. Really, girl? Really, girl? Hold on a second. Let me see, can I find this? Hold on. Let me see, can I find it? And that's what I was trying to find. Oh, stop. Let me see, can I find this? Tasha K was going in, but supposedly he's got a son. Jay-Z supposedly has a son. Oh, you saw it too, Mari. Hi, Wendy's front yard. Let me see. Can I find that video? Beyonce stomach collapse. Her stomach folded when she got on stage to talk about it. Oh, here it is right here. All right, hold on. I'm going to stop it. I might get hit, but I don't care. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you tell me if this woman was really pregnant. My computer is acting so slow today. Probably because I haven't been live in a while. Okay, this is Beyonce. Let me put up my little thing, and hopefully it doesn't hide what I want to show you. Fair use. Here we go.
Baby bump. No wonder Beyonce is blooming. This really is Destiny's Child.
Did you see her stomach collapse? Let's go back.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Destiny's Child. First of all,
you see the stomach collapse. Hold on.
Destiny's Child.
Her stomach collapsed.
This really is Destiny's Child.
Do you see it? Her stomach collapsed. So Beyonce wasn't pregnant. with Blue Ivy. That's what that rumor has always been there. She was 15 years old. And for some reason, he had been refusing a DNA test. Refusing. He likes young girls. Matter of fact, shit, he loves young girls. Loves them. So let me see where's Jay's response at, because I had it. Let me see what he has to say. Look, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's just listen to what the camel has to say. Again, okay?
Let's bring into the conversation right now someone who's been following this story all weekend, of course, legal affairs journalist
All
Megan
of this
Cuniff.
dropped this weekend.
She joins me. Megan, good to see you. You know, you and I have talked so much about the Diddy saga, and I think I ask you every time, you know, what other famous people could possibly be swept up in it? And now we have a
lot
name,
of them.
Jay-Z, over the weekend. Did you see this coming?
I think we were all waiting for some other celebrity names to be dropped.
I was waiting. We were all waiting. We're still not finished yet. There are more names that's going to be dropped.
In the civil cases. I think the criminal case.
No, not Aaliyah. They're saying the rumor has always been Jay-Z's mistress was pregnant. And then Beyonce announced her pregnancy. Okay. The woman supposedly died of an aneurysm. Okay. But they're saying it was probably a surrogate. Don't know. But she was threatening to go public with her being pregnant. And then the woman died of a brain aneurysm. She died of a brain aneurysm. Yep, she just keeled over and died.
Is a different matter whether we'll see other celebrities charged in there. But if we were to believe Tony Busby, we all should have seen something like this coming, because he said that other powerful people would be named and exposed when he made his announcement that he was going to be filing a lot of lawsuits. So I think this has just been a matter of time. There also was an indication that something was up in the last couple of weeks when the lawsuit was filed against Tony Busby in Los Angeles alleging extortion. It did not name Jay-Z, but it said on behalf of an anonymous celebrity. It was filed by Quinn Emanuel, which is a law firm that does.
It said an A-list celebrity. Okay, A-list.
Does a lot of work with Jay-Z.
All right. So to your point, I mean, this has been somewhat in the works for some time now, being made public here. I want to put up your tweet today with a screen grab there of a page.
Says, defendant Sean Carter is a male who on information and belief maintains a residence both in New York and Los Angeles. Defendant Carter is more commonly known by his industry name, Jay-Z. Carter was identified in the plaintiff's original complaint as Celebrity A. Prior to the filing of this amended complaint, Carter received a letter from plaintiff counsel requesting mediation to resolve this matter. That's the problem. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Aesops. Hi, Black Roses. He should have never. If you're going to file the lawsuit, file the lawsuit. There is no mediation. Call them all out. Yep, he damn sure did. And that's why Damn Dash and them didn't want anything else to do with him. If you're going to file the lawsuits, I've said it before, stop doing the mediations. Stop doing it. Because then you're just hiding. You're letting these people keep doing the same shit. You're letting them keep doing the same shit without calling them out. They all devils. All of them. No, it's not Aaliyah's. No, because Aaliyah's been dead a long time before Beyonce got pregnant. How long has Aaliyah been dead? Has it been 20 years? 16 years? So anyway, and she was upon present information. So this is the lawsuit right here, which it was filed. It was amended on 12/8 Sunday. So I need to go
the
pull
suit. You're saying there it names Jay-Z as a defendant, and it accuses both Jay-Z and Diddy of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000. It was filed by attorney Tony Busby, and Jay-Z has accused Busby of extortion. Now, What grounds are Jay-Z's attorneys claiming the judge should throw out the lawsuit here? Do they have a case?
They have a much better case to get an order saying that the plaintiff needs to identify herself. And they've also requested in this motion that they either want her to identify herself or for the allegations to be dismissed. I think the case law favors her identifying herself through an amended complaint or something like that. We've seen that same litigation in other lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy. So this is the same type of motion actually that Busby has filed in other cases seeking to proceed anonymously. And the judge in this case actually did already allow it back in November when the initial lawsuit was filed in October. Busby filed a request to allow the plaintiff to proceed anonymously. The judge allowed it, but did say it was subject to revisiting. And Busby filed another motion when he filed his new complaint identifying Jay-Z. But this will be the first time that there's been.
And the only reason he identified Jay-Z, let's be clear, is because Jay-Z sued him. He said he was going to put out the demand letters that he put out, that he sent out to everybody. He said everybody. So that means there should be more names coming out. He sent demand letters, as he said. Same demand letters he sent to everybody involved in this. Good morning, Stacey AB. Good morning, Macy. So that means that there are more people coming out. But since Jay-Z turned around and sued him under a pseudonym, saying that he was exploiting him, he decides, well, let's just do this. But we already guessed, well, I did, and a few people in chat guessed it was Jay-Z that filed that lawsuit.
Significant opposition to the anonymity. Beforehand, Diddy does not have lawyers actively working these cases right now. So it was just Busby asking the judge and the judge going along with it.
I mean, that was my next point and question I was going to ask. You know, it didn't seem like there was much of an effort mounted on Diddy's behalf via his team against some of the lawsuits, the many lawsuits brought by Busby.
Because they've got the videos. They have the videos. They have video evidence that Diddy screwed himself with. Now, there's a leak video on TikTok of his court hearings. And it's kind of blurry, but it's Diddy at the table, his two lawyers with three lawyers behind them. It's on TikTok. And I meant to share it, but I need to go back and find it. So you can see his family is in court and everything.
And now you see that flipped on its head. I mean, with Jay-Z's response to this, essentially claiming Busby is extorting him, calling him a lawyer, quote unquote, in quotation, saying he's a terrible person. How's Busby going to weather this?
You know, I think he's prepared for quite a battle. He seems to be responding online in kind and digging in and saying this only emboldens his client. So I think at some point, everyone is going to just have to take a step back and focus on the actual allegations and the fact that there's somebody who says that she was attacked when she was 13. And I think that's what Jay-Z's team is trying to do by getting her identity.
Aesop's happy birthday. And you've been my mod for a year. So is it your year anniversary as my mod, or is it a happy birthday because it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Either way, happy birthday. And I'm glad to have you as a mod. I really, really am. Thank you for being here. So who are we talking about? Are we talking about, what's her name? Crazy ass that has a story for everything. Is that who we're talking about? But I know that Tasha K had the young man on that says he's Jay-Z's son. Tasha K had him on her show. You can go watch it on her channel, but he was on her show. He definitely was. And then we're going to get to Luigi after this.
They're, of course, making the case that they need to prepare a defense here by knowing who it is, getting other possible witnesses. So I think eventually the tit for tat between these two is going to have to turn to the actual allegations and whether they can be proven or disproven.
Yeah, Busby with this lengthy post on X over the weekend saying this, that regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients. He says Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm.
Yes, he did.
He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym there. And he says that when an alleged perpetrator behaves in this manner, wildly asserting that a basic demand letter is extortion, and aggressively using the media to attack the opposing lawyer while at the same time ignoring the allegations being made by the alleged victim, he says it reminds me of a famous line from Shakespeare. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. He says, we intend to address all these issues with the court in due course. Let me be clear, he says, we will not be bullied or intimidated by these shenanigans, and our clients won't be silenced. So, very, very strong. You know, I want to talk about reputational harm. We know what has transpired with Diddy and what he has suffered on the reputational
suit, and I feel like his team is
again
sued for sexual assault, but also
I do believe, I'm not going through all of that, but I do believe that Jay-Z is fully involved. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to drop this in the chat for you. You can go watch all of it. It's like 11 minutes or so long, 11 and a half minutes. So you can go and watch it. But I do believe that he is involved. There's going to be a lot of names dropped. There's talk about Denzel. Good morning, Marcia E. I was just telling them that the 12th is your birthday, and I'm going to remember. I have to remember that your birthday's coming up as well. All these December birthdays, my God. Today is the 10th. Is it my nephew's birthday? Yeah, it's one of my nephew's birthday today. Two, are you Jaguar? Right, thank you. I couldn't remember, but it just went from me. Two, are you still here? It's my nephew's birthday. Our nephew's birthday. Denzel used to always say that he would leave the party before the devil showed up. But then again, Allie is saying that, which, you know, some things Allie says, there's a little bit of truth to it. She's another Jaguar Wright Jr., and then is all sprinkled with other stuff running through it. So I think Tony Busby should have never sent out demand letters. I think he should have just did the lawsuits. Yes, today is our nephew's birthday. I gotta wish him a happy birthday. I'm looking at the date. I'm like, wait a minute, it's the 10th. It's the 10th. So yeah. Then I have my son's birthday's coming. Oh, then my other nephew, my uncle. Good God Almighty. Good googly goo. All these damn birthdays rolling in here. So anyway, I do believe a lot more is going to be coming out now, because Tony sees by doing it the way he's doing it, it wasn't working. Not at all. I still believe he should have never sent out those letters. But we're going to look at Luigi now, who they said was a light-skinned man. Okay? Light-skinned. He's a light-skinned man. Led people to believe this man was black. He's not black. He's not. Don't do that. We get blamed for a lot of shit as it is. We done kidnapped Susan Smith's kids, done drove them off. Yep, then my brother. Thank you. The 16th. Yes. I remember that date. And I know it's coming up on an anniversary for your mom, too. So, geez. No, it is the anniversary. No. We buried her on Harold's birthday. Oh, shit. Whoo, these dates are getting to me. Okay. These dates are getting to me. Two, I forgot all about that when we were in Reno. Hi, Golden Girls. Not Snoop. Not Snoop. Not Snoop. Not Snoop. Let's not say that. Not Snoop. But Denzel had a problem with Coke and wine. He had a really bad problem with Coke and wine. That's right. Your birthday was her anniversary. I forgot about that. She died on your birthday, and we and you laid her to rest on Harold's birthday. Whoo, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. So sorry, sister. But you didn't bring it up. Yep, I see what you were going through. I understand, but I should have known because it was your birthday and you laid it to rest on your on our brother's birthday. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I hit a major. Well, I normally hit majors, but not like that one. Okay, 6, 4, 5, 7, but not like that one.
Police say the manhunt is over for the gunman in the brazen
I
ambush
wanted that
murder of a health
jackpot,
insurance
which is
CEO on a
25,000.
sidewalk in Midtown Manhattan. The search came to an end at a
And if I would have
McDonald's
kept
in
playing, I probably would have
Pennsylvania,
got it.
where someone recognized the widely publicized face of the accused killer and called police.
Tonight, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is charged with murder in the slaying of CEO Brian
Luigi
Thompson.
Mangione.
Police say they found a gun and a mask linking Mangione to the ambush slaying, as well as a
Doing great.
3-page document with writings suggesting that
Hold on. He's doing great. Mama's doing great. He was walking around. I was the one that was hurting and limping. But he's doing great, Daddy's disappointment. Thank you for asking, Sarah motherfucking Z. Yes, thank you for asking.
Mangione had ill will toward corporate America.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade joins us now with the latest developments in the fast-moving investigation. Mary Beth.
Sharon Micah, Luigi Mangione was captured and charged with murder on the same day of Brian Thompson's funeral. Now, in addition to murder, he's been charged with forgery and gun charges in both New York and Pennsylvania. Tonight, he's being held in a Pennsylvania state prison without bail.
Pennsylvania police take a handcuffed Luigi Mangione into custody.
Like
the 26-year-old is believed to be the man who gunned down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
And did you see that person standing right there and was backing away? Was backing away. He was stalking that man. He might have a brother named Mario. Girl, stop.
Authorities say an employee at this McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, called police after someone recognized Mangione. Police found him sitting in the back of the restaurant with a backpack and laptop, eating breakfast.
That male was asked to remove his face mask, and officers immediately recognized him as a suspect.
Police say he began to shake when they asked him if he'd been to New York recently.
That male was asked for a form of identification. He then provided a fake identification card out of New Jersey.
They believe that's the same Jersey ID that Mangione used to check into a hostel in New York. Authorities say inside his backpack, they found numerous fake IDs, a loaded Glock magazine, and a ghost gun and silencer made with a 3D printer.
So a ghost gun is made with a 3D printer. How do you get this shit? Can you order that online? Because I don't know. I mean, you know, a ghost gun might be something that we need to look into.
Possibly the gun used in the killing of Thompson. Police say he also had $8,000 in cash and a manifesto denouncing the healthcare industry.
In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this.
Him as a hero?
He is no hero.
Authorities say in an online site called Goodreads, he expressed interest in the Unabomber's manifesto, calling him a political revolutionary. Mangione comes from a prominent Maryland family.
His family member is in the is a delegate for the state of Maryland. Now, this shit is crazy, but supposedly he had chronic back pain.
Grandfather created a real estate empire, including holiday resorts, country clubs, a radio station, and nursing homes. One of Mangione's cousins is a member of the Maryland House of Delegates.
Yep, she is.
Mangione went to the Gilman School, one of the top prep schools in the country. He graduated valedictorian in 2016.
Thank you for all the time and love you've put into our lives. You've instilled values in us.
A former classmate describes him as brilliant and well-liked.
He was a very popular person in the class, had a lot of friends, and it's just shocking that he would commit such a heinous act.
Mangione got both a bachelor and master's degree in computer science in just 4 years at the University of Pennsylvania. He also has ties to California. He once worked in Santa Monica at TrueCar, which is a digital marketplace for cars, but left in 2023. In 2019, he worked as a head counselor at Stanford University for its pre-collegiate studies program. His most recent address was in Hawaii, where he lived in a co-living space for remote workers. R.J. Martin was his roommate. He says Mangione was into fitness, but did complain of back issues.
He was just always a kind person, great listener,
of course.
Somebody that, you would enjoy having a cup of coffee with. And I just can't imagine that this is the same person.
And on behalf of the Mangione family, the cousin who's a Maryland state lawmaker says they're shocked and devastated by the arrest and offer prayers to Brian Thompson's family. Micah?
Mary Beth, thank you.
So his family releases a statement. Hold on, let's listen to this.
Digging into the suspect's background and his family's deep influence across the state following this intense 5-day manhunt. Shannon Lilly is joining us live with where the case stands now and how the Mangione.
Oh, that's horrible. It's not mine, it's them.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, first let's talk about the community.
Can you move from around this guy?
As you can hear behind me, there is certainly some hostility to even the fact that media is covering this story. So you can see this leaf blower behind me has told us that he will not leave until we do. So we are definitely seeing some of the community members reacting not happy that media is out here covering the story in general. Others have been murmuring. They're saddened by this news. This is students are making their way into the school here behind me. School starts right at 8.
So you know, if I was to go and retire now, I would lose. I would have to pay 50% out of pocket for the treatment I'm getting right now. Well, no. Yeah, no. I'll pay 47%, almost 50% out of pocket. Are you freaking crazy? Hell no.
This morning,
hell no.
This says 26-year-old Luigi Mangione is now officially charged with second-degree murder in this high-profile killing. Remember,
this
he was
is so stupid. He's out there just
and now
doing
he's
nothing.
charged with murder in the brazen killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, a crime at the center of a days-long manhunt as the world watched on, now with ties to our region. In fact, he is the cousin of Republican State Delegate Nino Mangione from Baltimore County. And take a look. Delegate Mangione now putting out this statement on the arrest, saying the Mangione family cannot comment on the news reports about Luigi, and they only know what they have read in the media. The statement goes on to say, quote, "Our family is shocked and devastated by Luigi's arrest. We offer prayers to the family of Brian Thompson, and we ask people to pray for all involved."
He was stalking
Meanwhile,
that
during
man.
a news conference Monday evening, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro condemned the violence, and police in New York City noting more than just weapons were found on Mangione when he was arrested.
Additionally, officers recovered a handwritten document that speaks to both his motivation and mindset.
I have no tolerance.
Look!
Nor should anyone.
There's a person
for
standing
one man
right there.
Using an illegal ghost gun to murder someone because he thinks his opinion matters most.
Now, while Mangione was arrested in Pennsylvania, his roots run deep in Maryland.
So,
in 2016,
that's him. Light skin. Okay. He's Italian. He's Italian. He's not black. He's Italian. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, light skin. And then when I found out who it was, I'm like, are we freaking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Anyway, our favorite crackhead went live this morning. She got banned on 2 channels. She got banned on 2 channels. So she was asking for $36 because she had to go to the doctor. And instead of asking for an Uber, she was asking for $36. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Not $275 to catch the bus. No, that's not her. She needs an Uber. Yesterday, she was live. I was listening to her live when I was in Vegas, because she was screaming and yelling at people because she came across my thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's the problem now with Lisa? She was telling people to F them. She had been starving, which looks like she's been eating to me because her face is filling out again. But nope, according to Lisa, she needs money to eat. While she's doing this, her hands, her fingernails are black as shit. Black as shit. So I'm going to show you this one more thing, and then I'm going to get out of here. But I'm not going to show you Lisa because some people get triggered by Lisa, and I'm not going to do that. But Lori Jones is another one that I follow, and she's just as disgusting as anybody. Hi, Riley. Hi, sweetie. I'm feeling better. Thank you for calming me down. Yep, that's what you said. I remember that. I remember you telling me that. Yep, I believe that. My grandson has curly hair. He's light skinned. Look, my grandson has curly hair. He's light skinned. But the way they made it sound like they were looking for a black man. Is the dog pregnant or not? Because she keeps saying the dog is pregnant. She's showing the dog all on camera. You can see little puppies moving around. She's never had the dog fixed. And she's just disgusting. She's taken her, allegedly, she's taken her daughter's ADHD medicine, which has the opposite effect on her. She's irrational. She looks like, and then she laughs like the little bitty rat teeth she has. She just needs a hokey. Yeah, she said she didn't go to the clinic yesterday, which we know that's a lie. Because if she missed a day of methadone, she would be out of her damn mind.
Officials say it happened at an apartment complex in DeKalb County. Police have not identified the victims. A family member says all the victims were related. Tonight, Fox 5 speaks with that family member, and she is looking for answers.
Her whole family was killed. Okay? They've been dead for days, and no one told her.
It's devastating, really.
Chanel Carter can't believe it.
It's like a big hit on the family.
Her mom, sister, niece, and nephew all dead.
I'll never be able to talk to her or laugh at her again, or be able to, talk to my mom or laugh with my mom again, or hug any of them.
The bodies of her mom, Molly Johnson, her sister, Kaylin Samuel, along with niece, 5-year-old Jador Powell, and her 1-year-old nephew, John Tay Powell Jr., found inside an apartment at the Vineyards of Flat Shoals.
I kind of thought something was wrong.
Carter says she last saw her mom last week at the hospital.
I was able to tell her I love her, and she told me she loved me.
She texted her mom early last week about going to the grocery store. Her mom never texted back.
The next 2 days, she wasn't responding to me.
She called police to do a wellness check on Saturday night. She went to the house as well, then made a grisly discovery.
I flashed my own light in the back window, and that's when I seen a body on the floor and a baby's foot on the bed.
They'd all suffered gunshot wounds. Police called the incident a murder-suicide. Carter says her family did not find out for days her loved ones were all gone.
They were in the house for 5 days, dead.
And police still haven't said exactly what led up to all this or who the shooter was.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Owner of a popular catering business.
See this. Woman pulls a gun on boss after being fired. Ooh.
In Atlanta says a disgruntled employee held him and his staff at gunpoint. Now the woman is behind bars facing charges. Fox 5's Joy Dukes is live with more on that story.
When I have to fire someone, and I've only had to do it twice, I had HR in there. Well, one was a cut, okay? One was a cut, but another one was an outright fire. And HR is always there, always in the office. We normally do it in my office because if you call them down to HR, they know something's up. So I just have a meeting in my office.
Yeah, Chris, I can tell you tense moments unfolded here at Tim Morgan's catering business on Chattahoochee Avenue. The self-made chef telling us that many of his staff members are still shaken after a former co-worker of theirs showed up here, walked inside the building you see behind me, and pointed a gun at them. Now, Morgan tells us that that former employee was apparently terminated just a day before for not showing up for an event that she was scheduled to work. And he says he notified her that her contract had been terminated, that she needed to turn in her uniform and her keys earlier that day, but she didn't know, she didn't show up until later in the evening. He says that that's when things took a turn for the left, and despite being asked to leave, she pulled out a pistol.
Oh my God!
I heard being terminated. She had the keys to the building. She came into the building and she was dressed for the part. She had a hoodie, she had on sweatpants and tennis shoes, and she had a pistol in her waist.
Oh my God!
Her intention was to kill.
And Morgan says that employee he identified as Harita Benton took his phone and took off. She was arrested later that night and booked into the Fulton County Jail. Now, Benton is charged with simple assault and theft by taking. We'll have more on this developing story coming up for you.
I had to fire someone when I was in Virginia, and they keyed, well, matter of fact, they keyed my director's car really bad and scratched my brand new car in the parking lot, and they paid for it. They paid for it. But people do shit like that, but not pull a gun. What? Is this what we're doing now? Jesus Christ. So we got a 15 million bounty. Let's look at this, and I'm going to get out of here because I am tired.
For the first time, cartel kingpin El Mencho tonight is a $15 million man. That is the U.S. government reward just increased and placed on the head of Ruben Oseguera Cervantes, alias El Mencho. Such a huge bounty on such a physically insignificant man shows the intensity behind a fugitive manhunt for Chicago's public enemy number one.
He's a person that we would consider as public enemy number one.
More than 6 years ago, the newly installed head of the Drug Enforcement Administration in Chicago made a startling revelation to the I-Team. A little-known Mexican drug lord named El Mencho was to be considered the city's most wanted fugitive and public enemy number one, on a par with the most feared Chicago enemy from an earlier century, Al Capone.
He's a very powerful trafficker in Mexico, and he has cells all over the world.
The file on El Mencho bulging in recent years as his new generation cartel seized control of Chicago's street drug sales, and with the territory came wholesale bloodshed.
Wait a minute. They standing in line like they're at a McDonald's. They're standing in line to buy. Did we not see this?
Here and there. Mencho facing federal indictments in Chicago and other U.S. cities, still on the lam in Mexico and still overseeing a multi-billion-dollar empire. Tonight, this symbol of his global drug conglomerate, the $10 million reward for El Mencho's arrest, has just been increased to $15 million. The hike in America's bounty for El Mencho comes as his family starts to unravel. Relatives close to him arrested and squeezed by investigators as the government tries to press for information that could lead to his arrest and the takedown of his bloodthirsty and heavily armed cartel army. As the I-Team first reported 2 weeks ago, El Mencho's son-in-law, Christian Fernando Gutierrez Ochoa, was arrested on drug trafficking and money laundering offenses in Southern California. Ochoa had been living under a fake name in this luxury section here in Riverside after fleeing Mexico, according to prosecutors. Mencho had helped Ochoa fake his own death, even claiming to have murdered him. So the son-in-law and his daughter could live outside the dangerous cartel world.
Oh my God.
New details tonight from the arrest of El Mencho's kin in California. Federal agents now say they found numerous fake identities at the time of the arrest, along with ghost guns, those homemade weapons with no serial number, but just as deadly as something off a store shelf. And tonight, Mencho's son-in-law headed to Washington, D.C. for prosecution. All of these moves by the feds aimed at public enemy number one himself, whom authorities say is personally responsible for the ongoing carnage in Mexico and hundreds of deaths. It's an ongoing problem.
They got El Chapo. Why can't they get him? And El Chapo was in all kind of tunnels. They used to give that stuff away: pig feet, chitterlings, tripe, tongue. Then they found out about soul food. My sister had some menudo in Grand Sierra Resort. And if my sister ate it, it had to be good because she's really picky about her food. And they had tripe in. I don't eat it. I don't eat tripe. I don't eat chitterlings. I don't eat none of that stuff. None of it. But, and wind whispers. A lot of people in Texas do. But now people in the week, because I don't ever remember my grandmother ever cooking chitterlings. Ever. But we get to Texas, everybody's like, I said, my grandmother never cooked that shit. My mother never cooked that. So we're going to be grifting for Chantel to get her Christmas dinner. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I need to call Debbie to let her know. It was funny. She was checking on me too to make sure I was taking care of myself while I was gone. But I would definitely, I'm having my coffee right now. I need to put my clothes in the laundry. I need to empty my bag. And even some things that I didn't wear, is all going in the laundry. I had Fasoli delivered yesterday. They found it in Mom's freezer. It's my favorite soup she made. I'm going to savor it. My rug lark name is going to be Oh my God. And sister, I got to send you a package because I left your stuff right here on the counter too. I got, matter of fact, I'll make you some more candy because I'm going to eat that shit, but I'll make you some more because I had the container, but I had to change suitcases and I didn't think about it until I got there and you didn't mention it. And I was like, thank God she didn't think about it, but I'll have to send you some. But everybody have a great, great day. It is Tuesday. I need to call my nephew. I'll just send him a happy birthday message. I'm not calling because I really don't feel like being on the phone. I'm tired. I don't eat. And my mom used to cook chitterlings yearly. And you can see my sister for New Year's, my younger sister, we would do New Year's at my house with the firecrackers because you can only pop them. You can't do them in Houston. You have to do them outside the city limits, which in Atascocita is 5 minutes across the line. So she would come over and she wanted to cook chitterlings one year, right? I'm like, in my house? She said, yes. I had towels in front of all the doors. I had the windows in the kitchen, the living, but they didn't even smell. But they say they smell if they're not clean. So if you're thank you, Ghostface. So if you're going to cook them and they're smelling really bad, they're not clean. Because she would buy the pre-clean and then she would clean. And I'm watching her do this. I'm like, that is too much damn trouble. Just for a bowl full or a couple of bowls of, but she would clean and she would buy like the buckets, 3 or 4 of them. And once you cook that shit, it's really not that much, but she's cleaning this stuff. And I'm watching her do this. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting sick just watching this. Don't cook them. Not at all. So, but you guys have a great day. I wanted to come through and talk about Luigi and Jay-Z. And then I have to see what else is going on. But I need to put up the other video. And I just watched it. I want to make sure that I started watching it, but I want to make sure everything that I said I was going to blur out was actually blurred. So I did it before I left, but I didn't have a time to watch it. Yep. See, it takes a while to clean that stuff. But I'm telling you, it didn't smell at all. Not at all. So, and I tried it. She told me just try it. She put celery and onions, and then they take a bunch of hot sauce and put on it. So I did. I tried it, but it's just not for me. That's what she did. She was cleaning. Well, shit, sister, you already know how to do it. But if they smell that bad, because I told my sister, I said, them things are funky. She goes, girl, if my children smell, that means they're not clean. And she was serious. I had the back door open, everything, because I didn't want that smell in my house, but they didn't smell. But so at the time, and she would cook them she would actually make them for Clint too, because I wouldn't cook that. And he would say, actually, sister, she's making chitterlings. I'm like, let me call her and see. And yep, so she would make them, and he's got to go get them because I don't cook them. Won't do it. It's a lot of work. It is. So is everybody ready for Christmas? Is everybody ready? You got all your shopping and everything done? I'm going to call Lisa today. I'm going to see what she needs for Christmas. Wait, a plan for what? Dissecting the pig's feet? What? What do you mean dissecting pig's feet? What? I know my uncle make his gumbo and he put chicken feet in. Sorry, Party Rock. He put chicken feet in his gumbo. And I have one nephew a cousin that loves to eat chicken feet. And I'm like, there is no meat on that, but they like the gristle, I guess. And when I opened his pot, when I was in New Orleans that day to get some gumbo, I said, what the hell is this? You make gravy with pig's feet. You got to tell me about dissecting a pig's feet. Never heard of that. And I'm from Louisiana. I never heard of that. Maybe my sister has, but I've never heard of that. Ever. Huh. Dissecting a pig's feet. I know what dissecting is. Of course I do. But I don't know about that. Okay. You guys have me stumped now. Let's see. Oh, if you guys didn't watch, E11 got 2 of her chickens back. I did catch some of that. So I'm serious. When I I watched George yesterday. I was in the airport at a layover. So I did watch George's live, and my layover was like an hour and a half. So I watched an hour of that, then I had 30 minutes to go. So I started watching all of Lisa's shit. I know, I'm gonna call Lisa and see what she needs. I'm gonna see if she needs crack. She needs money for an Uber. She needs food. All she needs is a hoagie. I'm gonna check that out. But I love each and every one of you guys. I really do, and I missed you guys. But I am going to go and do my laundry, and I'm not doing shit today. I don't want to drink. I drank so much when I was gone. It's just that's when I drink, is when I'm in Vegas or I'm in Louisiana in a casino. If I'm in a casino, I'm drinking. I got all kind of I'm trying to say I have all kind of liquor here. I have it. Tito's, Maker's Mark, I have wine. I have all kind of stuff here. Oh, I have Bacardi rum too, which I never open. I just don't drink. I don't drink by myself. Now, if I have company, and I don't invite too many people over here, but yeah, we'll have a couple of drinks. But other than that, I just don't drink unless I'm in a casino. But I want to say thank you guys for being here and have a great day. I'm going to play us out. We're going out with The Truth. Bye, guys.